I would rather be a man in my next life than be a woman. Or better still, God should just make me a dolphin or any other fish we put no fit chop. To my channel. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for liking, thank you for watching my videos, and also thank you for dropping your comments, and most importantly, thank you for subscribing. I won't be here without you, and I'm really grateful. Today is banter day because I have a pressing issue on my mind that I have been meaning to talk about for the longest time. Today I'll be talking about a topic that has been really strong on my heart. Very common in the society today is the struggle with infertility. A lot of women have gone through this phase, and also some women are still going through it. We all know someone struggling with infertility, or we have actually gone through it ourselves. But thankfully, science has made it easier and provided different avenues to have kids. Different people might decide which way they will want to go. There are different ways right now for people to explore different avenues to have children. There's IVF, which is very common. There's also surrogacy and a whole different others. I'm not here to tell you about these different ways of having kids. My problem is how our culture has gone on to prevent people from exploring this God-given. I know men thought about these things, men did researches, trials, and yeah, they are working now, but God gave them the wisdom maybe to learn how to do these things, to put it out there, so they didn't fall from the sky with the idea and everything. Okay, but I don't think God will be happy with people telling lies, especially at the altar where I give you testimony and saying, oh thank God, I waited and God answered me, it was a miracle, it was a this, it was a that. Some people even go an extra mile to say, oh, it was spontaneous that day, I told my husband I am done, and then it just happened. Nobody's going to come and give you the gist to the church that, oh, we've gone for so many IVF appointments. It is not my place to judge anyway. I'm not a judgmental person, so I know that society has not been fair to women, especially African women, in the regards of infertility. First of all, it is deemed the woman's fault, even when it is not her fault. Sometimes the men are the problem, but the woman is the one that is expected to cover her husband, even when we know that if roles were switched, he won't cover you. But who am I to judge? Like I said, I cannot judge. It's between you and your God. Yeah? But where I have a problem is that people that are looking up to you, that really want to try this thing, but you are telling them to keep waiting on the Lord. And some of them just, yeah, they keep waiting, even when it's obvious that even you have to put yourself out there, try new things or try another option to actually conceive. Don't you think you're misleading people? I'm speaking as a Nigerian when I say culture has gone a long way to restrict a lot of people from getting the things that they will normally get because of what people will say, what people will think. Are you serious? People have even graduated to now lying in church because you don't want people to know what you did to get the child. You go ahead and say, oh, God did it for me. God, yeah, of course, God made the process work. But why not tell people that, oh, you went through this so that you can encourage the next woman to try? Because people are, you go to church and you deceive people. Oh, the Lord has answered me after 15 years of waiting. Oh, the Lord has answered me after 25 years of waiting. Someone in that congregation is asking God, when? God, when you go be my turn? Just simply tell them, oh, I went through this process and it's God. Because if it's not God, it will not work. People have had failures and failures and failures from doing this IVF over time. Why not just say the truth? If I was waiting for a child, for example, and I hear you say, oh, after 15 years, God answered me, I'll be waiting now. But if you come out and say, I did this, so I did this, so the other one will be encouraged to try. Especially people that look up to you. You're coming across them like the Lord did it. Of course, the Lord did it. The Lord made the procedure easy, less stressful, because people have tried IVF constantly, 1 cycle, 2 cycles, 3 cycles, and it's been failing. So for you to succeed, it's God. But someone might be looking up to you, and just you telling them, oh, can you try IVF? I did it. Just looking at you that, oh, it worked for you, might just propel them to try. I don't really blame women that do this. I just feel like we should do better anyway, but I don't blame them in another light, because the African society is not kind to women. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Because the minute they come out and say, oh, I did IVF, oh, I did adoption, oh, I did surrogacy, oh my God, they're going to get a lot of backlash. People will talk, gossip. See, it will even start from inside your family. The minute you come out and say those things, not everybody is outspoken like me. If I did IVF, I'm very sure I'll post it and say I did IVF. I'm very sure, because it's not your business. If people can be trolled for just having cesarean section, I can just imagine. And the men, oh my God, don't get me started. We've heard of different people, men that will say, oh, my wife must give birth like the Hebrew women. Hey, Oga, you are Igbo, you are not Hebrew. Jehovah. I know they sound alike, but you are not Hebrew, you are Igbo. You are Yoruba. You are Hausa. You are Isha. You are wherever you are from. You are Nigerian. You are not Hebrew. Just imagine someone that even got pregnant normally, has carried this child for 9 months. Okay, it's now time to give birth to this child, and there are complications if she decides to go ahead with delivering vaginally, and the doctor says, oh, you have to give birth through CS. Even ordinary CS, they are trolled. They are seen like less of women. You didn't deliver like the Hebrew what? Let's even talk about this Hebrew women gist stuff, because it's just as if the Bible I am reading is not the same with every other one people are reading, because I am not understanding. Okay, as far as I understand though, I might be wrong, but what I understand from that passage is Pharaoh telling the midwives to make sure that every firstborn son is killed, right? Immediately they are born. Him gathering the pregnant women and all that, we know all that one. And then these women actually gave birth normally, like the way everybody gives birth now, in pain, with all the contractions and everything. But just to escape Pharaoh's wrath, they had to tell Pharaoh that, oh, before they got there, the women delivered very easily, and before they got there, the children were already born and taken away by the women. It was just a lie to escape Pharaoh's wrath. Now my people, Nigerians, have carried on their head that, oh, they delivered easily like the Hebrew woman. Yeah. So Hebrew woman will just go on top of mat, pop out child. She will not go through all the rigmaroles and everything. Anyways, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are Nigerians. We are not Hebrew. We are not from Hebrew nation, or wherever that's called. Please give these women grace. It's not easy to get pregnant. It is not beans. Secondly, it is not easy to carry another child, another soul, or another human being in your body for 9 whole months. I'm not talking of 9 whole months of your normal self. Like, your body is changing, everything about you is changing, your mood, your mental health, everything is changing. I remember when I had my daughter, I said, God, this is an exhausting experience, because everything is affected. Not just your body, your mind, your faith, everything is affected. So it's an overwhelming experience. I don't expect the men to understand, because they will never be pregnant. But just give this woman grace. It's a lot. If the CS is going to save her life, why not? I'm just imagining what these women could have been if they made it, if they lived, if their kids were alive, what they would have grown up to be. Because of beliefs, because of culture, we have succeeded in killing a lot of women. If you cannot come out in an African society and now say, oh, somebody is carrying my child for me. But in the Western world, you see people even having relationships with their surrogate mothers. Like real life relationships with their surrogate mothers. But in Africa, no, it doesn't happen that way. You'll be shamed, so people get to pretend, and when it's 9 months, they either go and deliver in an undisclosed location or travel out, have the baby, come back and start forming. That, oh, thank God for bottle feeding now and formula. You can feed, you don't have to breastfeed, so nobody will care about those things. But before we got to the point of bottle feeding formula, if you don't breastfeed your child, you are considered less of a woman. People will troll you, from your mother-in-law. Why are you not breastfeeding the child? Why? Oh, she's not woman enough. Oh, and God will not punish you that you now have the baby through CS. Yeah? Oh, Mario, it is finished. Why didn't you push? In our family, we push out our children. Are you serious? Like, life has graduated from the olden days. We are in 2023. The mode of birth of a child is not to be questioned, especially if you have a healthy child and a healthy mother. That's the goal. I remember when I had my daughter, and during the pregnancy, it was the doctor said, oh, you have hypertension in pregnancy, and I wouldn't want you to push. See happiness. It's like the guy was reading my mind, because before then, I already told my husband, guy, if blessing I see, I go do, because I dey get bad dream. Which kind of bad dream? In my dream, I was screaming for so much pain. I was like, it will be so painful. Can I just opt for CS? Because I've seen people do it in Nigeria. All those people that they not send your papa. I know I worked with one doctor one time, and she said, I am not pushing. I am going to have my baby through CS. And true, the day of the surgery, she came with a bag, makeup on fleek, hair on flicker, nails did. Oh God, I'll never forget her. And then she came and she was like, I'm ready. I just like the fact that she didn't care what people thought about her, and she decided what she wanted to do with her body. And then I told this guy that I was having bad dreams, so that the pain would be too much. And I said, just calm down, let us just try. I told my mother said, God forbid, I reject it, I cast it, I bind it. No, you will not give birth through CS. I said, mommy, it is just cesarean section. It's not a big, no, never. I pushed you out, I pushed your brother out. As expected. What was I expecting? She was going to hug me and say, oh, my child, go forth and be torn open and let the baby come forth. That's what I was expecting. I was not expecting, Jerry. I knew what the gist would be. And then when it happened that, from all medical indications, I couldn't be allowed to deliver vaginally. It is not normal delivery, because the mindset in our head is vaginal delivery is normal delivery. That one is what? Abnormal. Who told you? Is you like thinking like that? Are you not abnormal like this? All of them is normal delivery. It's just different routes. And then when the time came, and I could not be allowed to deliver the true vagina, my vagina. Through my vagina. Sounds funny. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, when he said it, I was glad. And I remember my husband say, hey, well done, your juju they work. I say, yes, so no time. When it was time, let's just go there, let's get done. Can't be screaming my lungs out. Hey. I'm not saying people that do it, it's bad though. Hey, your choice. But personally, if I had to pick, I would definitely go for the surgery, because I just want to do it and get it done. There's no one that is better than each one. Each one has pros and cons. So whatever, in the end, what the goal is, healthy child, healthy mother. everybody coming out, mommy fine, baby fine. That is the goal. However the child comes to the world is really of no importance. It's just the African mentality that you have to go through this, you have to go through that, you have to carry the child 9 months. If you don't carry the child 9 months, the child will not bond with you. If you don't breastfeed the child, let me even bust your bubble. The child I had, hey God, left breast milk at 6 months. I said she was not sucking again, so I will not force her. Somebody that came to this life to be eating big food, you're not giving her only breast milk. She was tired, she was bored, she wanted more, she wanted to eat more. Does that make me less of a mother? No, it doesn't. It's just your mindset that is backward, that is making you thinking this. And the one that is paining me in this whole thing is that women are the ones trolling other women. That's the one that is annoying me. You're trolling another woman, not knowing her struggle, not knowing where she's coming from. You are the one that has decided that anyone that does not carry their baby for 9 months by themselves, they are not mothers. What happened to the adage that a child is raised by a community? So all the community women, are they not mothers to the child? So you can be a mother anywhere you decide to be, as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy, your family is complete, your joy is full, it's fine. I know these things are easier said than done. People are going through it. People are going through it, and it's so painful that the women that are supposed to support you, that are supposed to understand your pain because they are women, are the ones that will throw the first stone. If you're a woman, I think you should do better. Please do better. Please do better. If a woman decides that, most women want to carry their children by themselves. They really want to do this. They want to go through it. But nature is not fair to everyone. The fact that you got married and boom, you're already pregnant. So women don't have it that way. It's not that easy for everyone. That's why I get really mad at people asking, when will you born? Well, you have married 3 years now. You pulled out to born. I'm saying these things because I experienced it myself. It was really, really so sad. I've had someone told me that you don't want to born. Who told you I don't want to born? First off, it's not your business. Secondly, you don't know if I just cried and I just came out. So for you to be asking me you don't want to born is very offensive. I find it very offensive. You shouldn't be doing that. Because you don't know the struggle. I didn't come to tell you that I don't want to born. So why are you asking me that kind of nonsense question first of all? And then the ones I'll be asking you, you don't born boy, you not go add girl join them. It concern you. You are the girl for me now. It's really irritating. Really, really irritating. You're asking the person no go add. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Shut your mouth. If you're not going to help, if you're not going to build that person up, just keep quiet. And also, it's not your business. Why would you be asking about someone's personal life? One thing that I found out in the course of my life, in the course of the 31 years I have been on this earth, is that women supporting women cliche line, na scam. Na scam. Because if a woman is sad 9 out of 10 times, check it, it's because of another woman. If a woman is feeling less of herself 9 out of 10 times, check it, another woman they cause am. Obìnrin, did I even say that right? Women, hell, try. I don't want to be a man in my next life. I would rather be a man in my next life than be a woman. Or better still, God should just make me a dolphin or any other fish we put no fish chop. I would rather that. Because we are something. Just know this and know peace. If you see people that honestly and genuinely have your back and they are women, hold them close. Oh. I'm not saying they are non-existent, but in 100 they don't pass 2. That's how bad it is. Because most of these women being trolled, who are trolling them? Women. Women. It's women that will tell you you are not woman enough even before the man will say it. You will hear it from a woman. The women are talking about somebody that this one never born, he never marry. Now women. Because I hardly hear men say these things, although we get some men will be woman rapper on the normal, but mostly women. So when you see a woman next time, be kind with your words, with your actions. Be kind, because you don't know what's happening next door, behind the doors. You don't know. Not everybody is open enough to discuss personal issues, but be kind. What you know you wouldn't like to hear, please don't say it to someone. It's just the law. It's just the law of life. Do unto others what you want them to do to you. So if you don't want anyone dragging you for being not being able to bear children, why would you drag someone? Why? What is your business? And then is there a problem with actually buying pure water and drink it and mind your business? Is there a problem? Okay, if pure water is too expensive, you don't have to tap in your house. Drink water and mind your business. Really? It's that easy. Life is easy. Now we just complicate things. Last. Dear trying to conceive mothers, I know it's a lot right now. A lot is being tested. Your marriage, your sanity, your mental health, your physical ability. Everything is threatened at this point. But hold on. Be strong for yourself. For yourself first, because you are important in the whole scheme of things. I know people will always be people will always come at you. Oh, you will feel attacked, you will feel bad, you will feel left out, you will feel a lot of things. In the period of waiting, it's always like that. There's a lot going on. But please, give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. There is nothing wrong with you. God does not create mistakes. God does not make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with you. Do your best and leave the rest. And most importantly, if trying another route, if doing something differently is going to give you the joy that you're looking for, please do it. If you have the means, you can afford IVF, please do it. If you have the means, you can adopt a child, please do it. People will only talk for a while, after then they'll be silent anyway. They're not going to talk about it all your life or anything. I know some people are really petty, but what's important is the joy you will feel. Is you being happy and fulfilled. That's the most important. Any other thing is inconsequential in this mix. Do you, and do it unapologetically. Damning every other person. Okay? Warm hugs to you. Warm hugs from me to you. We might be same gender. We are all women. But we are traveling different roads. I just want you to embrace your own journey. Your journey and the next woman's is never the same. We might be going towards similar goals, similar destinations, but most times we are traveling different routes. So embrace your journey. Be appreciative of your journey. And stop comparing yourself to other women. Hope I've been able to inspire you. Hope I've been able to touch something and strike some nerves. Please, don't drag me. But anyhow, thank you for listening to me. And I'm so glad you're here with me. Please, if you like what you watch, please just tap the like button and also drop me some comments, guys. Drop me comments. I want to hear what you think about this subject. At the same time, please don't forget to subscribe, because more fun stuff coming your way. Till I see you next time, stay beautiful, stay safe, and look after yourself, darling. Bye.